What's up, fellow collectors? Welcome back to M.I.B. Master Toy Museum. I'll be a curator today. It's more fun, more excitement, more horror, if you will, from the M.I.B. Master Toy Museum here on a Thursday, a very snowy, blizzard-like Thursday outside of the museum, but we're nice and warm and toasty here, guys, inside. This big winter storm that we're being hit with. Everything's pretty much closed, but the museum always stays open, guys. Just for you, just for your viewing pleasure, guys. Guys, we have two fantastic offerings from Plastic Zombie Toys. David Lee and Jason Schurmeyer made these fantastic Wolfman figures. And I believe it's some of their first offerings from their plastic zombie toy line. And guys, I almost missed out on these beautiful figures. You have the Wolfman and the regular one here. And you have the glow-in-the-dark version of the Wolfman, which to my understanding is definitely, it was one that everyone really was talking about. They're both fantastic, but I guess everybody really I love both of them actually, but the glow-in-the-dark Wolfman figure seemed to be getting a little bit more attention from the collectors that I was talking to. This is these, like I said, I almost missed out on these figures. They were limited, like all of Castaway Toys and Plastic Zombie Toys will be probably very limited, and that's the fantastic part about these figures. You're not going to find these figures in, large runs. They're that sought after. They're that desirable. They are constructed beautifully, and we'll get into a little bit of their functions. And I believe if you were the first 50 people to put your order in, a little card came with it, really thanking you for being the one of the 50 buyers to purchase these figures. And like I said, I saw these figures that they were selling out fast. Actually, I believe my glow-in-the-dark Wolfman was on back order. My regular Wolfman wasn't, but the glow-in-the-dark one was. The demand for these figures far exceeded David and Jason's wildest dreams. Everybody wants these figures. Everybody wants these products from Plastic Zombie Toys and Castaway Toys. These are, like I said, if you have anything from Plastic Zombie Toys and Castaway Toys, you know what I'm talking about. They are just fantastic. Like I said, I can't say enough about the construction of these figures. So we're looking at our glow-in-the-dark figure. You notice the hands here. They're made differently. More on a swivel type wrist joint there. The same with the feet. They're bandless bodies, which is another fantastic aspect. These figures are made after the likeness of the A-High figures from the 1970s and early 1980s, just with a different a little bit different spin to them, especially in the construction part. Like I said, no rubber bands. You're looking at the neck here, just much different in construction. The outfit is beautiful. I like the salute to the vintage A.I. Wolfman figure. Beautifully done. You see here it's got the sticker here. Over here. These come in plastic bags, as you can see. I like that. Let's let you look at this with the little card top here. The Wiley Wolfman, Creepy Classics, fully posable 8-inch action figure, plastic zombie toys. Adult collectible, 15 and up. There's the plastic zombie logo. And then here with the glow in the dark, you can see that the logo of the Wolfman is a little bigger. Not much. But you got the glow in the dark there. Feature. He does glow in the dark very well, guys. I've tested him out. I love the outfit. We'll take a look at the back of that card as well. Guys, your thoughts. Do you have one? Were you lucky enough to get one of these beautiful Wiley Wolfman figures from Plastic Zombie Toys? We want to hear all that, guys. Right in the comment section, right underneath this video, guys. Like I said, I can't tell you how happy I am to be the proud owner of both of these beautiful Wolfman figures. Like I said, very, very difficult to obtain. I went back to Castaway Toys website, and these figures are sold out. These figures are absolutely sold out. I applaud David and Jason for really trying to meet the demand, which was, like I said earlier, was overwhelming. They didn't realize that these figures was going to be basically a massive hit. You know, they made enough and would later find out that the demand for these figures, like I said, far exceeded their expectations. So that's good for them and fantastic for us, because guys, we want more figures like this. Which one's your favorite? Glow in the dark or the regular version? I don't want to, I'm creating they don't stand very well here because I'm propping them up here. Get you a turn around here. Look at the face. Looks like the vintage Wiley Wolfman figure. I believe the vintage A-High figure came with a belt, like a string. And like I said, that to me, that didn't have to be exactly like that. I like the fact that David and Jason, went their own route and really kind of tweaking different little aspects about this figure. Close up here of the face. I pride myself on trying to purchase everything that Castaway Toys produces. I'm holding this guy because I'm going to lay him down. Let me just lay him down real quick. Let me lay him up here. Yeah, I pride myself on purchasing everything that they have, that they're coming out with, and these are very affordable. That's another selling point for me. I believe these figures are like, what, $25? You know, including shipping and handling. I mean, plus shipping and handling. Not bad at all, though, guys. And the vintage figures are going for crazy money on eBay and on the secondary market. But these are standalone. These are standalone figures, like I said, because they weren't made to duplicate or be reproductions of those figures, those vintage figures from the 1970s and 1980s. Here, I'll turn this so we can see the back of the card here. Harkening back to the knockoff days, toys sold in the 60s and 70s, Plastic Zombie Toys proudly presents our creepy classic line of 8-inch action figures. Our dime store creations are reminiscent of classic action figures made by Lincoln, Remco, and Tomlin. Every one of our products is packed full of nostalgia, quality, and improved articulation. Let's relive our childhoods together with our take on classic monsters. Stay tuned for more exciting toys to come. If you got the brains, we got the guts. I love it. So, right, so it's like the Lincoln, Tomlin, Remco, all of those figures, those toy lines. And it does have a dime store quality to it. I remember going into Woolworths and seeing figures such as these. And as a kid growing up in the 1970s, I'm sure I owned a few. You don't know what you have until, 40 years later when you start collecting and, create a museum, a toy museum. And you look back over all of the fantastic toys that you had as a kid. You really don't appreciate it until you're much older and wiser. All the more reason why, like I said, I love the fact that David and Jason of Castaway Toys is really bringing these toys back to life. So these are really two prized possessions for me in my museum, and I am, like I said, I'm extremely excited to have these figures. Guys, more fun on the way. Stay tuned. You know the routine. God bless. Stay safe. And keep collecting.